Hey, this is Alexi Lawless. There is nobody in U.S. soccer that is more important than the Cooligans.
Yeah, baby, we're back! Oh my God, we did it!
I'm not only excited, I'm insanely nervous.
Because if we fuck up, he's gonna 2-foot us. We've seen it. This is. I mean, you clicked on it, so you know exactly what's about to happen. This is the interview we've begged for. We had no way of getting in contact with this person. I was in the middle of a serious conversation, and I saw dreads in my peripheral, and I turned, and I saw this man, and I ran right up to him and I said,
Neymar?
please.
Are you talking about Neymar?
Yes. No, these are real dreads.
Real dreads.
This man earned them. He didn't just go to a hair shop in Atlanta. This is the greatest day in Cooligans history, unless you're driving. And you know what? If you are, seriously, sell your car right now and put your hands together for the one, the only, Jermaine Jones, everybody.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. That was a good one.
Enough of an intro there for you?
Jermaine Jones.
There's so much. We don't even know where to start.
We don't even know where to begin. It's not like this wasn't like one of those things where we could prepare for this.
No.
But we're happy it's happening. So
much like when you go on Instagram Live.
Yeah. Exactly. Sometimes, right? You just
You don't
have
need to prepare.
Don't prepare. Just hit it out and see what comes
Just
up.
turn it on. By the way, we have to confess. So you once went on Instagram Live and you made some comments about the differences between some of the players you grew up around and some American players, right? And you put that on Instagram Live because you're like, that's cool, it'll live there.
Yeah.
And then only the people that follow me see it. And then what Christian and I did was we started Googling and found a way to rip that off the internet and put it on YouTube because we wanted the world to hear what you had to say. We don't necessarily agree 100% with what you said, but just the fact that you had, and this is a term from where we're from, the balls to say exactly how you feel. Did you, in the background, if you could talk about it, did you get any backlash from that?
Of course there's backlash, but you know what? I don't care about it, you know? I'm straight up. When I have something to say, I say it, you know? And that's I have the rights to say what I want. And at the end, it's always good and a bad, right? But still, people will talk about it.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to do. You know, everybody has a different outcome how you want to see it. But I put something out, and you will look at it, and you start talking about it. And
Yes.
that's what I want. I want to create something that people start thinking about the sport more. That this man is just only good or bad, you know. But we have to start more focusing on maybe criticizing sometimes saying like he's an amazing player. But it's not always like nice. That's not how it is, you know. And I know what I'm talking while I've been there. And people, some been never on the other side, you know, to Europe. They don't know how it is. Like if you play a bad game, that you get criticized the whole week till you have the chance to change that game, you know. And that's, to be honest, I don't care. I go out there and I say it. And if you do it on video on YouTube, I love it.
Yes, sorry, good. You're not having this.
So comparing that kind of just the mentality and just the way the media treats American soccer players. You played in Europe. You played in Germany, in England, in the U.S. What is the thing that you wish that you could bring from the culture of European soccer, European football, to the U.S.?
I would definitely bring back that, you know what I have, my problem in America is that we have an issue with criticizing. You know, if somebody criticizes you, we taking it personal.
Yeah.
But it's not personal. It's like the coach maybe, he's like angry why you're not playing good. The fan is angry why you're not playing good. You know, it's like, take it in. Okay, that's his mind. That's what he's thinking about it. He's a fan. He comes to the game. He pays for it. He wants to see you prefer, right?
Yeah.
So if he criticizes it, you take it. Don't take it personal. You know, just change the game. Try to play better and do it. And in Germany, it's completely opposite. What I said before. If you play bad, you get smashed.
Yeah,
sure.
Yes, smash you.
And in German, it sounds even worse.
Yeah,
It sounds
exactly.
very angry.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, German yelling is rough.
Exactly.
It's hard on the ears.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. You have 3 children?
5.
Five children.
children.
Dude, I've been married 12 years, and I have no kids. Every time my wife says baby, I leave the room. If I'm not there, you can't have one.
But you know what? By me, it's like I have 5 and I'm divorced.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got 5.
Yeah.
But I'm just afraid of the children. I don't care about the divorce. I love you, baby girl. But let me ask you a question. How many sons?
3.
3. Your oldest, his name?
Keanu.
Keanu. Let's say Keanu is about to get bought by Real Madrid. Let's not even go Real Madrid. Let's say Real Betis.
Yeah.
It's a big moment,
Yeah.
right? And let's say he comes to you and he says, you know what, Dad? I don't think I want to go because I just got this dog. As a parent,
I know.
As a parent,
I know where he's going.
what would you say to this child? What would you say? I mean, you know, would you get this fucking dog out of here? What would you say? Honestly, what would you say to your son in that moment?
I would definitely have like a one-one talk with him.
Yeah.
Close the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Keanu.
Exactly.
Why don't y'all go watch TV?
And then it's like that. There's two chances, like he gets tackled or he goes on himself, you know? That's how it is.
That's how we discipline in the Jones household.
Yeah. That's how we do it up in the Jones house.
Yeah, exactly. They know how it goes. And no, it's like when you have that opportunity, come on, be honest. Like you have to go. And I know where you're going to. It's like Jordan Morris and
Yeah.
sorry, you can buy a dog and you can have the dog wherever you go, you know? So,
Bro, there's dogs everywhere.
yeah, so why you have to have the dog in Seattle, you know? So it's
I think what the reason why we were so attracted to it. So, if you don't listen, he's Dominican by culture. I'm Cuban by culture. Those are two countries that don't play soccer. We didn't get a chance to play soccer growing up because there's a lot of you have to pay for a lot of it and stuff.
Yeah.
I couldn't afford it. I grew up in the hood. He grew up in the hood. I grew up in Newark, New Jersey. He grew up in Brooklyn. Like we just didn't have access to that. My mom worked 5 jobs. I didn't have access to be a good soccer player. And you could look at me and know I wasn't going to be anyway. But when you look at some of these players that are now having chances, imagine Kristen Pulisic didn't want to leave Pennsylvania. We look at that and we're like, why isn't anyone saying anything? And then you come along and say it. And, you know, you mentioned divorce before. You're very honest across the board on social media and just anytime anyone asks you a question, which is why we love having you on or having you on here. What makes you want to be the guy that says it?
It's not, I don't think that's something that I want to be, you know? I think it's like, that's my personality, you know? Like you guys had Alexi Lalas before, like he's the same kind. Like he says that what he's thinking, you know? And it's the same like me. Like I don't shy away from saying stuff if I know that's the truth for me, right? And most of the time when I say it, in the first point, people be like, oh, damn, shit, what is he talking? Shut off your Instagram, you know?
Yeah.
But then if you keep going and wait a month or 2 months, people come back and they say, man, you were right. You were right, you know? And
because you're just being honest.
Yeah, I'm being honest. Like, and this is like most of the time, like where we live, especially in America, is like, honestly, like everyone want to be nice, you know? Everyone have the easy way. Like, this is why we have the problem sending kids in a young age go overseas, but they have it easy here.
Yeah.
They're already like, oh, I'm a professional already. I'm playing MLS now. I'm home. I'm there.
Yeah.
But no, over there, if you have the chance to go, of course you have to battle. Like, there's people from over the world. It's not only American kids, like from everywhere.
Yeah.
And they want to have your spot. So you have to battle, and you have to be man enough. If you don't man enough, you go home while you feel like homesick and everything. And then, but it's like, for me, it's like, it's just like an experience just for your own growth to go there and do it, you know? Like that's, I don't get it. Like if I hear somebody's like, you have the chance to play the highest leagues and you say no, then I don't think you have the fire really.
Even
know?
just for the money.
Yeah. But take the money away. Like the money, of course, is way 100% more than he had here. But take the money away and say like, if you have the chance, you started playing soccer, but you said, I want to be professional one day. I want to play highest level. I want to play Champions League. I want to play against the best, right? And then you say, now I'm here, but now I want to go back. Where I get a dog and I can be with my girlfriend. And I'm like, man, the best part is like 3 months later, he broke up with his girlfriend.
I didn't even know that.
Damn, I didn't know that.
You know?
Oh, man.
It's like a side note.
What a great...
Yeah. He could have got that bag in Germany, man.
So, the one thing that's... The reason this is even more fascinating is it's not just because you're saying it, but it's because it's you in particular. You are, a decorated player, amazing moments for the U.S. men's national team.
Oh, yo, that goal against Portugal, my guy.
One of the best days of my life.
I just dabbed Jermaine Jones, everybody.
That was one of the best days ever. But the one thing that's like noticeable is that we don't really have like current players. I feel like don't talk about U.S. soccer that way. They don't talk about the landscape of American soccer. Like the players that get through and then and get to the point when they're on the men's national team, there's never that point where like, hey, look, this is what they could have done differently to kind of maybe welcome more people.
That's because nobody wants to rock the boat? Do you think that's it?
This is what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people are really scared, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, if you talk out, it is not always everybody accept it, you know? There's the opposite side too that say, okay, maybe be careful, we don't want to have him on board, why he can go crazy, you know? But it's like, for myself, I just can say, like, I've always been like that, and I will never change, but I think it's so good, and it helps us as a country to grow, you know? So when we get the chance to make it, like, bring kids in, like, with what I do, like, saying honesty and seeing what I see, and then been to different situations and know what's is, I can help kids coming up right now, right? I talk right now with Christian Pulisic, I talk with McKennie, with all the kids who are overseas, and I tell them, if you guys need something, call me. If you're homesick, call me. You need... If you want to go out there, let me know. I've been there. I know where it is, you know, and that helps, you know. But, of course, there's... Now it's like the new generation of soccer is different than back in the days. I'll give you an example. When I came up, the guys were drinking beer, smoking cigarettes. Like, you went to the jacuzzis, like, they were sitting there. Like, now, people, you tell, like, you want a beer? They're like, no, man, I'm not drinking.
Smoothie.
Yeah,
You're
like,
what?
everybody's going, like, complete opposite. Like, in that... The personality change, like you don't see like real men anymore. It's like more like young kids, you know.
Okay, sure. Well, that's interesting because some people might be offended that you're even saying that. That it's like that. It to some degree, from a health perspective, right? It would be better for them not to smoke cigarettes and drink beer.
But cigarettes with a beer.
Yeah, but I'm
beer
saying
is good
like,
for you.
But
know?
I'm saying
there's food in beer.
What I'm saying,
Yeah, there is.
But the point is like why I'm saying it is like. You had back in the days, you had maybe one or two like real young guys in the team, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Most of the guys were like men already,
more
like,
seasoned, more veteran.
They saw already the life and everything. Now you go into a team. Most of the teams, like the oldest guy is maybe 30, and then you're talking already like you too old. You know?
Yeah.
Back in the days, were like 29 to 31 was like they say like your best soccer age.
Okay,
you know?
that's interesting.
And that's like that's the stuff what changed right now, but yeah.
Things change. Things move.
Yeah. No, it's definitely improved.
How about you? This is something I think the American fan doesn't know. We know you, and we love you, but we don't know a little bit about you. Like, where are you from in Germany? Like, how did you come up?
Yeah, I grew up in Frankfurt, and I grew up kind of, you can say, the ghetto in Germany.
Yeah.
And a lot of immigrant like people, and but.
Was it hard for you to be someone who's black in Germany?
No, to be honest, I had never that problem. The issue where we lived when was just you had guys who were criminal, you know, that did stuff, and like, of course, you hang out with them and you get like a name, you know, like the whole city, the area was like named for like a problem area and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But for myself, I loved it, and in all my friends, we always played soccer there. We enjoyed the game in there, you know, so. And that's my background. Then I came back to the States, stayed here for 7 years in Mississippi.
Okay.
And then after that...
That is a complete culture shock, Mississippi from Germany, no? You can't hear the eye rolling on this podcast.
Kind of. Yeah, but then my mom and dad got split, right? And then I went back with my mom, and my dad stayed here, and I go back. And from there, it's like, move on and did my stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you think... Because one of the things that we're both from... quote-unquote the hood, you know, Newark, New Jersey, rough city, Brooklyn, rough city. And one of the things we noticed growing up is that none of the players really looked or sounded like us. You know, a lot of them came from much more privileged backgrounds. Do you think you played differently because it was harder for you?
I would say this, I appreciate it a lot more. Right? I knew from where I came, I don't want to go back, right?
Yeah.
And I knew I had the chance, the possibility with that, what I did, to take my whole family away from there, you know? So, and then, of course, I crossed paths with guys who had more talent than me, but I always had a mindset like,
break their leg during a game.
Let you,
I'm Jermaine Jones, I'm going to break your leg during a game.
It's like, to be honest, like I just wanted to not go back where I come from, and I knew if he's coming now from my spot, he's maybe talent more, but if I give everything, you know, let it happen, I can move on. And then it started like that in the youths, and then from there I went with the same mentality till I made it professional over all my career, you know?
That's so dope.
And that's how I see it. Like, the issue what you have, especially in America, is that you pay for soccer, right?
Yeah.
So then you're losing all the kids from the ghettos and like the harder
that's
areas,
why we
right?
didn't play.
Exactly. And in Germany, it's different. In Germany, you don't have to pay. Everybody can play.
Right.
You know, so you get, like the same in Brazil, you find so many people from the favelas, from the ghettos, but they don't have to pay. And you find there, most of the time, the real quality, right? Like, you find guys where you like raw diamonds, like, in their shine, you know? But it's like tough. But I think that's the next step what we need in America, that you stop paying for like playing soccer, you know?
Yeah, I can imagine for people that are not from here and then they see the system that we have in place and they're like, how in the world, why would you, like the idea of even paying to
We
play.
pay so much money in soccer in the youth. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's
It's how do you get someone who's making money off of it to stop doing it? It's difficult. How do you convince them to give away that money? That's hard. I can't imagine how you're going to do it, but we would love for the pay-to-play system to stop.
Yeah.
If you ran an academy or a team, what are some of the things that you think you would do differently than what you see being done now? Besides the pay structure, obviously.
I would definitely trying to see that I'm focusing on how they're running academies in overseas, right? And I had like with the club where I've been to with Real Socar, I had conversations with them where I said like the youth systems have to be like stronger in like more players, right? So that more battle and then what you have in Europe is like you have a B1 and a B2, so it means like in the B2 is like the younger ones, but they're playing already in the kind of same level like the B1, the older ones who go out, right?
Yeah.
So
like when like a U12 plays against a U16?
Yeah, like you can use the younger ones already. They're playing against older guys, you know? And it's just like stuff where you have to see how you can improve it, that you get like the younger guys. Right, if you look, America for me is always, we have the best athletes.
Yeah.
Right? This is why you have football players, basketball,
Yeah.
you have so many, right? Now you have to find them in soccer too, and you have to build them in the young age, that they're in that like from, we say like 6, 7 up to 14, 15, 16, that you can say, now he's ready with 16 already, I can throw him into a MLS or somewhere or Bundesliga and let him play and he'll be ready, you know?
Yeah.
That's something what I think is, that comes from all academies, but then we have to be careful. America is this, when you can make money, now everybody creates an academy. You know?
Yeah.
Everybody has like his own thing. Oh, I was a dad, but now I'm a coach, you know? Like,
There's like a business model now.
Yeah, exactly.
And people
And
try
then
to go.
everybody's making money while you have to pay, so they make money with it. And this is the danger, what you said.
Yeah.
How are you taking this away?
Yeah.
You know?
That's
Because
fascinating.
if someone's giving me money, I'm not going to stop. Yeah.
Because there even seems to be now a couple more kids that have the opportunity to go to an MLS academy and sign with one, and they're just skipping it and they're just going right to Bundesliga, right?
Yeah.
We've seen that a couple times. And maybe it's just, if you have to pick between the two, it seems like the more cutthroat environment of taking the risk and going to Germany, even as a kid.
But then you go back to this, what we had before, right? With when we say like the kids you see most of the time, where country they come from? They come from Hispanic background and stuff.
Latin America, just like us, yeah.
So they're having this whole like soccer. That's my life. I can come out of it. You know,
It's a
I have
different
job.
passion. Yeah.
I took care of my family, so I can stay in MLS or I go there. I'd go for the big shot.
Exactly.
You know?
Right.
That makes sense.
That's like this inner inside of them. They have this desire to go. You know,
How come you don't become a scout?
me.
Yeah, you should. No, you think I'm talking to him? He doesn't want to. I'm talking to you. Yeah, Jermaine Jones, the professional soccer player. Yeah, why don't you become a scout or something? I feel like there was talk of you having a radio show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had,
Oh my
yes.
God, the world needs that.
I had it.
And why?
I had.
And why'd that stop?
Hey, I had it in LA with DJ Ski.
Yeah.
You know, and it was a lot of fun, but it was so much work to do. You know, and and then I love it.
You
It's
ran
fun.
6 miles a game, and sitting and talking on the microphone is a lot of work for you.
Yeah,
Look
but
at you, you got abs, bro.
Yeah, but for me, the point is like what I like then too is like I can do this, right? Have my
Yeah.
own show, but then I love it to do my own show on my Instagram. You know.
Yeah, it's true.
Very,
You know?
and that's the thing. So you are very like one of the few American soccer stars that is incredible. You're as like open and honest about your entire life, the good and the bad, right?
Yeah, it's the best.
And how? So maybe this is a question might be too personal. You don't even have to answer it, but I am curious. Like,
Go ahead.
How are you doing emotionally, and how do you feel about your life going forward and with family, the marriage, divorce?
Are you good?
Are you
Do
okay?
you need a hug from us? 'Cause we will give you a hug. I'm
we
gonna
will be
hug you.
happy to look.
I'm very squeezably soft.
Jesus.
All right, Jermaine.
How are you doing?
No, I'll be honest. Like you know, everyone knows. Like you're in a married. Like
I'm not married, but I've been in a
Long-term relationship.
Yeah. So if like there's times like private stuff where you don't want to talk, then on social media I say stuff. We going back and forth like how it is like in normal relationships. And
No, bro. You put it all out there. Bro, you put laundry out there, my guy. You put it all out there.
I'll be honest, like I say, I put it out. Yeah, I put it out. You know,
We have a group chat. Everyone's like, "Hurry up, get on Jermaine Jones." You are like, you are our spiritual leader. You have no idea.
We're just like, what? Did you see what he posted?
Yeah.
What is he doing? Why did he? We try to like break down like what was he thinking? Why?
But then,
Why
like,
did he post
I'll give you
this?
the easy one, like
Yeah.
for that, like we said, like the divorce thing, so we get this quick done, right?
Yeah.
What happened had happened, you know. And I
Right.
said it before. The truth will come out,
Okay. Yeah.
you know. Now it looks funny and looks crazy what I
Yeah.
did, but wait.
But you know what's funny too? You put us all. You were more important. Your Instagram account was more important. And I feel bad for everyone who didn't get to follow you before you went private because they can't get in now. But it was more important to follow your Instagram account than it was to watch the news or to go on Twitter because you were like, yo, some shit went down. And then you were like in the car, like, nah, I didn't go down. My bad. And then you were like, I found something else. And you were like, oh,
This roller coaster.
we were there with you the whole time. And I was like, yo, if that was my homie, I'd come by with a little bit of vodka, a cigar, maybe some brandy. We would solve this all in a minute. Like, you really do
Trust
put
me,
your...
I did that. I did that.
I'm sure.
Okay.
But I was sitting up with a friend, you know, and that was maybe my problem.
Yeah, because if you had friends like us, we'd be like, yo, you need to get back on Instagram. Let me get you a battery charger. Let's charge that phone up. Let's get you maybe 6 phones and a belt.
I'll be honest, like, you know how it is, like I said before, like there's emotion stuff, you know,
Yeah.
it goes up
Yeah,
and
yeah,
down,
yeah.
it's a roller coaster. Some stuff I said, I put it out and then I figured out, like, at the end it can be dangerous for me.
Yeah.
So then I deleted it. you
Yeah.
know? But at the end, it's like I still stand to most of the stuff I said, you know,
Yeah.
and at the end it would come out that the stuff I said was right, you know, but we will have to wait, you know. It's like it's a process now, and I can say it here. I have to go in court with him, you know. I go, and then I'm pretty cool, and I'm pretty confident that I can win that.
Have you ever heard the term gully?
No,
Are you a hip hop fan?
no, not really.
Okay. There's a term in hip hop. It wasn't used for a while. Gully means like you say what's on your mind. You don't care if someone's gonna get, hurt by, or like if you're gonna get in trouble.
Like a tough attitude.
Your
yeah.
tough
Yeah.
attitude. You don't give a fuck. You're like, no. This needs to be said. We say we're the gulliest podcast.
Okay.
Because we're gully, right? And it became a whole thing. Because like whenever someone would make fun of American soccer, we would jump on it. When you did the rant about the dog, we jumped out. Nobody
Yeah.
was willing to talk about it. We talked about it. When Kyle Aaron got the DUI, we talked about it. We're gully. We don't
Yeah.
care if that means we're not going to get access. The fans want to hear this, so we're going to
Yeah.
talk about it. We say we're the gulliest. Homie, I'm willing to bow down right now and say, dog, you are the gulliest. And I would be honored if you would wear our gulliest shirt. You don't have to wear it now, but would you take our gulliest shirt? Because
Yeah.
you are the gulliest of all time in American soccer.
American soccer
Can we get, like,
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're a medium here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I gotta find the size. I'll get it to you, Bragg.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
as soon as we're
perfect.
done, we're
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
give it to you.
Okay.
Dude, you are by far the gulliest. You put your emotions out there. You say how you feel. You don't care the repercussions. You're just the greatest. I want you to know every American soccer fan loves you. Loves you, except for one who plays in Seattle. And whoever got that dog, whoever sold that dog. I bet you even his ex-girlfriend agrees with you now. It's like, that motherfucker would have went to Germany. Maybe we'd still be together.
Well, Jermaine, this has been incredible. Thank you so much for hanging out with
Yeah,
us, man.
thank you. Thanks for having me, guys. Thanks.
Please. And follow us back so we have a way of communicating with you to get you back on the show.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do our show in New York. If you're ever in New York, you're welcome on our show.
Yeah,
And
we're
it's-
above
and-
Madison
perfect,
Square
yeah.
Garden. It's super professional.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
ever come
no.
to New York?
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah?
Definitely.
I'll take you to get pizza. We'll put a little bit of weight on you. Huh?
No, I'm
How's that
vegan,
sound?
man. I'm vegan.
You vegan? There's vegan slices.
There's vegan slices.
Okay, yeah, then I'm good.
Let's go.
All right, look at
We're
that.
going to Scars, baby.
He's like, yo, I talk all this shit on Instagram, but
Yeah.
I also don't put that meat in front of me, okay?
Vegan, I'm trying to save the world, okay, baby? I'll take all the pepperoni off your slice. How's that sound?
Hey, just look me.
Yeah, you look good.
Look at my stomach.
you
I
look
got
good.
two-footed by the eyes.
Jermaine Jones, thank you so much for spending time with the Cooligans, man. It really means the world. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
thanks, guys. Thanks.
Thanks. Absolute honor.
Hey, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
What's up? It's the world champion, Judah Friedlander, and you're watching the Cooligans. Why? Because you're cool. This is what winners look like right here, man.
I mean, you're looking at us.
Right now with my legs, I just juggled the ball 80,000 times.
You missed it.
Yeah.
He's been playing keepy uppy since I met him.
Yep, look faster, guys.
Go Team USA.